If Maddie from Euphoria started a lingerie line, what would it look like? What would it feel like? And would it put Victoria's Secret out of business? Now, I can't tell you that last one because I'm not a business person. I'm just an artist. But let's build this brand together and see exactly how this would look. Everything's always going to start with a mood board. I always go to Pinterest. When I'm building this Pinterest board, like I want to find a combination of pictures of like Maddie, but also her essence. And it's weird because some of these pictures like aren't technically of her, but I want to focus specifically on pictures where she is like in her element. Something I'm getting from a lot of these, it's this like very untouchable essence. It's romantic, but it's untouchable. It's not soft like Cassie. I love this picture. Someone pouring wine into like a shoe. Like there's parts of Maddie where she's gonna do things her own way. Even watching her babysit, and she's not even babysitting. She's like trying on the mom's clothes. Like she does things in her own way, and I wanna capture that. There's also this element though, like there is this very feminine element, even though she is like very domineering and harsh. There is this gentleness about her. Like this picture I love because it's like she's sitting on a bed. It almost looks like it's like a throne. I mean, it is a little bit regal in the back, but like the outfit she's wearing, it's very soft. It's very light. And even the look that she's giving out, it's a longing. Even though Maddie comes off as tough, like she does long for things. If there was a personality picture ever in the world, it would be this of Maddie. Her signature eyeshadow with the sparkles. I love the way she's touching her own face because it's kind of like, I don't need you. Like I don't need a man to touch my face. I can touch my own face. But I choose you if I want to. And the way that her head is tilted up but looking down is this element of like, I am better than you. Like in just like a really badass way. I'm also collecting like pictures of like people dancing, but it's like faded because there is this element like, I mean, they do bad stuff when they're at these parties. Sometimes things that they're not remembering. Sometimes she's in a frenzy, like at the carnival, right? Where she like goes up to the chili booth and she's like crazy. And she's like, I was told that this outfit is inappropriate, right? Like she is constantly in her own world and her own frenzy. And she's going to bring that wherever she goes. And she's not apologetic. But because of that, when we're in frenzy, sometimes we feel this like this blur, like it just happened, like I blacked out almost. I brought this all together and made this mood board right here. I want hyper feminine, I want defiant, I want seductive, I want glossy, and I want untouchable. That, like, if anything, that untouchable is like one of the biggest words here. Now I want to focus on these. If there's too many words, it can get really vague, and if it's too few words, it can get unclear. We're bringing over all of the images that were pinned on Pinterest into this mood board. We have to find the connection between all of them. So the connection that I'm seeing between all of these, first of all, there's a really elegant cursive font, and I think I want to include that. There is a silhouette. So maybe including a silhouette or just like a simple shape or something like that. I'm seeing a lot of sparkly things. So I'm just like making little sparkles here just to draw my eye and see the similarities. And I'm also seeing lots of pouty lips. And I want to relay it back to what this business would be, a lingerie line. Like that makes sense. The last thing I want is for it to be really generic and obvious. Like I don't love doing brands where it's like, it's a lingerie line, so it's a picture of lingerie. Like, obviously, that's what everyone's doing. I want it to be 2 or 3 levels deeper. Okay, let's find the font. And the font it's like one of my favorite parts, but it can also be really hard, especially when you're deciding, like, do I do 2 fonts, right? I think like Bad Intention. Like, there's something dark about it. There's something dark, very sensual. It's not like Cassie, like bad, like good intentions, bad intentions, mad intentions, Maddie. Do I do like all of this tall serif, like all of this mad intentions here? Or do I do like all of a script? I don't know. I really like the idea of it being like mad, one font, intentions, another font. And I do like the idea of there being like a sparkle somewhere in here. And I tried doing it on the A, and I like the A being perfect. I like all of it being very perfect and refined, because going back to that, like, it's untouchable. It's defiant, but not in that way. Like, it can't be like creative defiant. It's like, I don't know, sensual defiant. I liked putting this very gentle sparkle right inside of this D. And I like the idea of intentions being the script. There's something about drip. A drip can mean a lot of things. I'll just put it there. In lingerie, there could be a lot of things that involve all that. But I'm also thinking like there is some gore in Euphoria. Like there is some times that like I'm thinking Jules is one of her first, maybe the first episode where she like literally cuts her arm in that party, and Nate is like, what the heck? And knowing Maddie, she's so scary. Like she would literally cut you. Like she would injure you. She is a violent person. I don't want it to be so obvious. Like I don't want it to be like, it's a water drop, right? I want it to be like, what is that? I'm adding it somewhere to the bottom of the N. And I added this like swoop at the end of the S. We need in this to feel a little bit like this is not for everyone. Like this lingerie line is not for everyone. Not everyone is for Maddy, is for Maddy Perez. I want to add a logo variation somewhere. I have a long logo for this. I have a stacked logo, and I added just at the bottom like dangerous lingerie by Maddy Perez. I think I'm gonna do lips. A lip with like a rose in it, and there's like something dripping from the lips. And it almost looks like the lips are dripping. So it's like, are the lips dripping? Are they melting? Is the rose dripping? And I just put MIXO, so like Mad Intentions XO in it. And I think that'll serve as a really good logo variation. That is also something that I saw in the mood board too, I didn't mention. I saw lots of drips. And here is our finished product. Is this the brand that you would have imagined Maddie have? Is this something that you would buy from? And what other character should I do next? All right, see you next time. Bye.